Your afternoons are warm. This is what everyone's going to be keeping an eye on, though. Hurricane Milton, it is not coming to the northern Gulf, but this is going to be a major problem for Florida. The storm is rapidly, extremely rapidly intensifying this morning. You can see the tiny center there, a smaller core of a hurricane, is prone to more significant intensification. So Hurricane Center saying, yes, this will likely become a Category 4, but there are signs that, yeah, maybe it becomes a Category 5 here. Between today and tomorrow, it will strengthen up to that 4 and then staying quite strong through early Wednesday. Now, luckily, wind shear will begin to increase by Wednesday afternoon and evening as it approaches Florida, and we will probably see the winds come down to at least a Category 3 here with landfall, but it's still going to be packing that Category 4 or Category 5 surge. Remember how that goes. The category only tells you the winds. It does not tell you the surge. So anywhere south of that center, extreme surge problems. That could be from Tampa Bay all the way down to the south, but some models are still bringing this in north of Tampa, just to the south of Cedar Key here, or just south of where the biggest impacts were from Helene. So tropical storm and hurricane force winds will spread over Florida Wednesday evening into Wednesday night. That'll be the worst of it. Storm surge right now, we're thinking 8 to 12 feet anywhere near the center or south of it. Right now that center is right near Sarasota, but once again, there's still some uncertainty on exactly where it comes on shore. So for us, we've got our cold front coming in. It's coming from west to east, this unusual path, thanks to a trough of low pressure over the east coast. That's what's sending the cold front. But you can see there, the hurricane goes from a very small center to a big strung out system. And yes, that may bring down the winds, but it's still going to have a tremendous amount of surge here on the southern side of the center of Milton, and there's landfall Wednesday evening. So for us, that cool front's coming in, and you may be thinking, okay, finally we get some cool air. Not really. We're still waiting on that cool air to really build up and head our way, but it'll bring us a nice week. We'll be in the 80s every single day, and this is about where we should be. Our average high for this part of October is still 84, so October is really that tease month where you still get plenty of warm days and occasionally you get a chilly day, but we haven't had a chilly day yet. Now, the next few mornings are going to be nice. This morning, we're mostly in the 60s and 70s. Tomorrow morning, most of us will be in the 60s. And then look at Wednesday morning. I've got 50s on the North Shore Wednesday morning, 60s across the South Shore, even some 50s trying to creep down towards Thibodeau by Wednesday morning. And this is what the rest of the week looks like. Beautiful, cool mornings. Very comfortable, and then afternoons in the 80s. Elsewhere in the tropics, I don't have any issues for us, but Kirk is still a hurricane. It's transitioning to a non-tropical feature now. Leslie's still a hurricane, and then another feature. Those are all staying out to sea. So Milton is the only one causing big impacts here in the near term.